It is the day of birth, the birthday, the birth date, September 22, all the way back in 1988. We fast forward here to 28 years old, September 22, 2016. Yes, it is my birthday. It isn't a bash, but it isn't a backlash either. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the brash Sean's Unit Game, where I always keep it prolific, consistent, and dedicated. 28 years of living, breathing, loving, doing, talking, drama, ups and downs, the good, the bad, the highways and the byways. And my daughter, and YouTube, and my extended fans, my viewers, my family, my friends, everybody. I thank you very much. Now, it's funny because usually when my birthday rolls around on YouTube, I try to take the day off because I try to live every day prolific, consistent, and dedicated. I don't believe in time off. I don't believe in a day off. But there are those moments, there are those times where you kind of have to take a step back and say, well, there's no news and rumors. And instead of reverting back to drama and talking about haters and critics and naysayers, no, I'm not going to do that. What I am going to talk about is the positives. What I'm going to talk about is the motives. What I am going to talk about is how appreciative I am for the support. Now, like I said, usually when it's my birthday and I try to take a step back and, look at things and, dissect things, and usually I on my birthday, I kind of say, okay, I need some time off. I need to lay low. But even though I'll still upload a video anyways, but the funny part is there'll be a bunch of news, there'll be a bunch of rumors, there'll be a bunch of headlines, there'll be a bunch of breaking news. But this is the first time on my birthday, on my day of birth, 9/22, September the 22, 2002. Remember that? Yeah, that was a good year. That was good. You see, birthdays, hold a lot of significance, a lot of importance, because that means you get to live another day. It means that you got to make it to another age. You got to up the ante. You got to make it. And you got to climb the ladder, and you got to better yourself, and you got to maintain. But you see, when you're a kid, and you got your parents, and you got your friends, and you got your family, and you got everyone watching, and everyone doing, and everyone eating the cake, and they're taking it in, and you don't have to worry about a hell of a lot when you're a kid, when you're having, your birthday, and you look forward to it, and you don't have to worry about bills, and you don't have to worry about paying rent, and taxes, and gas, and maintaining a living, and because you got your parents to depend on in those years. You got to. You don't have to fight to survive, and then you got to wonder that once you get to 18, you got to survive, you got to make money, you got to work, you got to do this, you got to do that. It really puts things into perspective. It's a whole different life. It's a whole different set of circumstances when you reach 18 years old, because then you're held responsible for your own actions and your own doings and your own way of life and how you live and how you do and how you breathe and if you're going to be healthy, if you're going to eat bad, if you're going to eat sad, if you're going to have a high cholesterol, if you're going to have low blood pressure, if you're going to have high blood pressure, if you're going to have good health, if you're going to have good standing, if you're going to have a good job, if you're going to have a strong family, if you're going to have strong etiquette, if you're going to improve yourself, if you're going to take a look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm going to take 2 steps back and, figure out what I got to do and how I'm going to improve, and how there's all these things, there's all these different things going on at once, and, it's tough, it's rough. It's how you deal with adversity. It's how you face the problems. It's how you work with the issues. Some people, sadly, don't make it to 28, and it's sad. Whether it's sickness, whether it's cancer, whether it's texting while driving, whether it's automobile accidents, whether it's a plane, whether it's a train. I'm on a plane. I can't complain. When you're on a plane, you really can't complain. But no, it gets really serious. We live this life to have fun and do what we want to do and explore, and we don't have much time. We don't have much time on this. Like, you just don't know. You don't know from one second to the next. You don't know if someone's going to go ballistic and stop. You don't know. I mean, it's sick. It's sad. It's twisted. It's diabolical, and it's. But you come, you soar, and you try to conquer. And I'm trying to conquer YouTube. I'm trying to make YouTube my job. And for everyone that says that you can't make YouTube my job, for every naysayer and hater and critic out there that says I can't get the job done, another thing I'm doing here is I used to compare myself to a lot of YouTubers, and I always used to say, how come I'm not getting the kind of views? How come I'm not getting the kind of comments? How come I'm not doing this? And I'm done comparing myself to others on YouTube. I don't care if you have lower subscribers or higher subscribers. I don't care if you get a bazillion, gazillion more views than I do, okay? I don't care if you're more over than me, if you're more well-known than me, if you're more popular, if you're more rich, if you have more money, if you have more cars, 5 cars, burgers, and fries. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. It doesn't matter what you do, because I will be Sean's View Entertainment. I will focus on me. I will be the standard. I will correct the problems. I will be the motive. I will be enthusiastic. I will be determined. I will be the brash Sean's View Entertainment. Because I got to work out the kinks. I got to implement some changes. I got to do some things. I got to up the ante. I have to explore and grow, and I can't do this alone. Once again, I've said this many times, I cannot do this alone. It's the viewers and the subscribers that want to take this journey with me, and I want you to come on this journey with me. And whether you're going to eat cake, whether you're going to drink, whether you're going to have milk, whether you're going to have lollipops or desktops, laptops, cell phones, iPhones, iPads, PS4, Xbox 360, Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo. It doesn't matter what it is as long as you're here and as long as you are square. Because we can all come together. We can all unite. And we can show. We can show what we're all about. But 28 years, do I feel 28 years old? Am I 28 years old? You're damn right. I'm feeling it. I'm seeing it. And I know it. I know it. And, I'm very thankful. I'm very appreciative to live another day, to have another birthday. You can't take everything for granted. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is promised except for death and taxes. And I'm not slowing down. I'm not showing signs of going away. And like I said, there are some days, I'll be honest with you. I'll be quite frank with you. There are some days where this YouTube thing, for some reason, over the last couple of months, has been really low, has been very depressing, has been very disabling to me. And the money I make, because my money has went right down the drain on this website, viewership and comments and subscribers and everything else. But I'm going to continue to keep going, because I said, as long as I have one subscriber, one viewer, I will be here for you. And on the 28th birthday of Sean's View Entertainment, on September the 22, 2016, I will continue to be me. I will continue to be the best. I will continue to try to advance and progress. And I just want to thank you, viewers and subscribers, for sticking with me. And once again, I'm not going to apologize for not uploading videos today because, quite frankly, there was no videos to talk about. There was not a lot of breaking news, thank God. So I was able to kind of, just sit back, go to the mall, go to the movies, just, be me and do me today. I was able to do me today, and it felt pretty damn good to do me. And like I said, when you bring a daughter and new life into this world who's going to be about 1 year old pretty soon in November, you view this world in a different perspective. It puts, all your motives and what you got to do and how you got to, live and support. And you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. And I will be Sean's View Entertainment. And I don't know what else I can say. I just keep going on and talking and raving and ranting. But yeah, this has been my 28th birthday. It's a pretty damn good day. I'm not getting any younger. I'm just going to get older, and let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can progress. Share this video on Twitter and Facebook. Let's get back to what matters most. News, rumors, headlines in the WWE. We got a pay-per-view this Sunday. WWE Network special, Clash of the Champions. And I'll tell you what, for Sean's View Entertainment and my legacy and what I've accomplished and what I've done on this website, I can't micromanage and microscope everything. I can't put everything under a microscope. But what I can do is hopefully have an advantage. One day, I don't have all the advantages that some YouTubers do on this website, but once again, I got to look at myself. I got to look out for myself. I got to look out for my channel. I got to look out for my viewers and subscribers and what they want to get out of me and what they want to see and what they want to know. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here on the undisputed number one source for WWE. Thank you for watching. 28 years. Let's see another 28. Because now you look and you see, well, I'm going to be 30 years old in 2 years. It gets kind of scary how fast this goes. It goes sometimes so sudden, so fast. It goes boom right by you. And you're like, what the hell just happened? Well, that's reality hitting you in the face. But the reality is I ain't going anywhere. That's the reality. Reality is you can't keep a good man down. Subscribe.